Jello. Jello. I don't know how. Wait. Wow, my mic looks horrible. I have a lap full of dog. I think she's sick. I think she doesn't feel good. So she needs to be close to me. Mostly because I think she's hot. Like it's really hot today. And she doesn't like I put the fan just for her. But she doesn't want to be on the fan. She wants to be like near me. So the best way to be near me and the fan hitting her is on my lap. You have anything to say? Want to say something into the mic? No? Okay. Just keep licking your ass, I guess. That's what dogs do. Ow. I think I got something on my... I think she just wants to go for a walk, but it's not time for a walk, so... It's time to art. If I can figure this out. There we go. I wanted to do something easy and simple that won't take too long. Oh, that looks creepy. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? No me vas a dejar dibujar. Encuéstate. Oh my god. Squeeze me. Squeeze me. Thank you. You got a cloudy day? Wow, I'm jealous. We literally had a thunderstorm yesterday and it only made things hotter today. It's 3 p.m. and I look out the window and just see like the brightest sun ever. It rained yesterday. It rained like, when was the day? Like Thursday? Thursday I went out and got trapped because of the rain. But it only rained for a little bit. I feel like rain just makes things worse. It just makes everything hotter. te muevas así. Kita is definitely hot. Like you can hear it in her breathing. You wanna breathe into the mic? Breathe into the mic. He immediately stops doing it. Si quieres que te baje al piso, yo te bajo. Pero todavía no es hora de salir. ¿Qué tienes ahí, ven? Una lagaña, ven. Bueno, no te la quito. I was supposed to be at my brother's today, but I think Gita is sick, so I decided to stay with her instead. No, I actually didn't think I was going to be able to stream because my laptop has been acting up more than usual. And streaming requires like a lot of stuff to be open, and I'm trying to open like as few things as possible at the same time. My not doing good lines today. Look at that. Why am I so bad at lines today? Look at that. Oh no. Am I gonna have to increase the stabilizer? Is today a bad hand day? It doesn't feel like one. Yeah, Let's just avoid the stress. Correction. Up. More. Correct me more. Ooh, not even the stabilizer is helping me. Am I shaking? Up it. I just ate, so it's not that I'm hungry. Okay. I give up. That's good enough. I ordered food because, as I said, I was supposed to be at my brother's today, but I didn't go. So, I mean, I was supposed to have lunch there, and I got skamazed. Got skamazed because I ordered a chicken chop suey. And like, usually if you order like any Chinese food here, you get a lot. You get a lot of food. Maybe sometimes you get a little too much food, like the box is exploding up with food. But I had rice. I didn't have. There's always rice in this house. What I did not have was like any sort of protein. So I ordered a chop suey. Chicken. Just chicken. And I was like, and this should last me like lunch and dinner. And it was not only like the smallest Chinese food box I've ever seen in my whole life. It was like completely ruined because it was like the sauce was everywhere, and then like I had to put it on a plate, and I went to eat it and I realized there was only like 6 pieces of chicken and all veggies. And the thing is, I like veggies, but what I like the most is having like veggie chicken veggie on my fork. So if there's no chicken in between the veggie, it's just veggie. Also, there was cauliflower, which I like. I like cauliflower, but cauliflower doesn't like me. But since there was a lack of chicken, I had to mix veggie cauliflower veggie, and I feel like I'm gonna regret that soon. But yeah, I ended up leaving like a bunch of veggies. Just my dad put it on top of his rice and ate it. It's so much. I'll post a picture so you see. Like the amount of chicken you see in the picture is the amount of chicken there was. There wasn't any chicken underneath all the veggies. But yeah, it was not enough food like for lunch and dinner like I expected. Which means I'm gonna have to do something about dinner too. Load. I think it's this one. Oh, it's fun. Discord is doing that thing where it says the picture doesn't exist. Love when it does that. It's like, to this picture, you can totally see the yeah, it doesn't exist. You see the preview of it, but it doesn't exist. Can't send something that doesn't exist. Let's delete this audiobook because I already finished it. I said let's delete this audiobook. Okay, don't delete it, who cares? I accidentally deleted WhatsApp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I no longer have WhatsApp. Well, now that I don't have WhatsApp, can I send a picture? Like 2 gigabytes gone from my computer. From my no. It doesn't exist. The picture doesn't exist. But you know what exists? If I open it through my gallery and I screenshot it and then I attempt to send it again, it exists now. I love Discord. Here. I mean, this is my Discord, yeah. I did not just send like a picture of food to a random Discord, did I? The amount of chicken you see in that picture was the amount of chicken there was. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's like 7. Like, but one is very tiny. One is very tiny. Oh, you know what doesn't bode well? This is like a lot of hair for my hand being shaky today. Look at how weak the chiquis. A verte las encías. Something I learned from Phoebe is to know when a dog is dehydrated. Her gums look good. With Phoebe it was easier because you could just pinch the skin on top of her head. And if it stayed pinched, it meant she was really dehydrated. But you can't do that with Kita because she doesn't have all that excess skin. I do think she might need to drink some water. Kita said. Problem with Kita is she doesn't just go drink water. If you're in the kitchen, she'll drink water. But if you leave before she finishes drinking water, she'll just leave with you. Like, you have to stay there waiting until she drinks all the water she can before leaving. Sometimes I just go to the kitchen to have her drink water, otherwise she never would. Oh no, my hand is not good for this today. Look at that. Let's stabilize it more. That's better. ¿Qué pasa, chiquis? ¿Quieres ir a tomar agua? She also hasn't eaten. Like, her food is still there. Which is why I think she's sick. Although I've realized she doesn't really like chicken that much. And so she might not want the chicken. But the ground beef is for tomorrow, not for today. It's for tomorrow. You cannot eat, you have chicken today, not beef. So she has to eat the chicken or she has to eat the dog food. There's nothing else. Oh, the stabilizer is so high. I don't like it. I'm just gonna finish the hair quickly so I can change it back. I'm gonna have to take her to try to drink water. She sounds really out of breath. She's just like sitting on my lap. Yeah, she's breathing too hard. I'm gonna go see if she drinks water. She didn't want to drink water. Instead, she's mesmerized by two bricks that are, for some reason, next to the entrance. I don't know where they came from, but she's just looking at them and sniffing them. But I did get a drink for me too. It's raining. I wish it was raining. Actually, no, because now that I think about it, rain hasn't been affecting my internet anymore. I was gonna say like, no, I don't want rain because it like fucks up my internet, but it doesn't really do that anymore. What was I gonna do on my phone? I grabbed my phone and I said, I need to check this. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I was gonna check if it was gonna rain. That was what I was doing. No. Oh, actually, it says 40% thunder at 4 p.m., which is in like 30 minutes. Humidity, 68%. That's not that bad. Is this in Fahrenheit? Yeah, obviously. Feels like 100 degrees. 101. Nice. Just love it here. It's funny because it says it's mostly sunny, but if I look out the window, the sun is blinding. Can't trust the weather app. No tomaste agua, chiqui, se puso un hielito y todo. A ti te gusta el hielito. ¿No quieres? No quieres comer tampoco. Pobrecita, no quiere nada. I'm just gonna be sad today because my mom is not coming to sleep. We're staying at my brother's. She gets really sad when my mom isn't here. Because she spends all the day with... Oh, speaking of the devil. Yellow.
¿Qué va, mijita linda?
Hola, mamá.
¿Qué más?
Nah.
¿Almorzaste?
Sí, pero me estafaron.
¿Por qué?
Porque pedí un chop suey y tenía apenas como 5 pedazos de pollo.
¿Y eso qué es?
¿Sabes qué es un chop suey?
Ah, un chop suey.
Ajá.
¿Verdad? Y entonces no tiene carne.
No era de pollo.
Ah, abajo. ¿Y dónde lo pediste?
¿A Tigre?
Ah, abajo, que lo estafaron porque un chop suey todo le llevaron.
Entonces tenía un verdurero, pero llega un punto en que ya no puedes comer más verdura sin pollo.
Mira, Maruchi, ¿y tu papá llegó?
Sí.
¿Ah?
Sí.
Ah, ¿y tú cómo estás?
Bien, pero creo que Kira está enferma.
¿Tienes qué?
Creo que Kira está enferma.
Sí, el estómago.
Ajá.
Esta mañana hizo popó aguado, yo le recogí feo.
Pero, y yo ahora le recogí, pero tenía como una bola de pelo.
Ajá.
Yo creo que es que estaba comiendo pelo.
Bueno, yo esta mañana la recogí, hizo duro en una parte y después al pie de la mesa hizo así todo blandito feo. Yo lo recogí y me tocó decir compañito, no ha comido, yo le dejé pollo.
No, no ha comido. Pero sí tomó bastante agua ahorita, pero ahora estaba como jadeando y la llevé a que tomara más agua y no quiso.
Mami, ¿no será que de pronto como echaste tanto baigón?
Sí, mami, pero acaso ella estaba en la cocina.
Sí, pero de todas maneras.
Ella durmió conmigo.
Todos los chocos pensando en eso, lo lavé con agua y jabón, le cambié agua y todo.
Pero igual yo no eché baigón ahí.
Dale comidita en la boca para ver.
Pero igual yo no eché baigón ahí, yo eché en el cuarto de servicio.
No, bueno, entonces, fíjate eso, entonces, tipo, ponle hielo, como yo también le estaba poniendo
Yo le
hielo
puse
también.
hielo, pero no quiso. Y esta es embobada, pero con miedo de los 2 ladrillos que hay al lado de la puerta.
Ah, ¿está comiendo de ahí?
No, se los queda viendo y oliéndolo y no se quiere mover de ahí.
¿Qué será, no? ¿Y cómo se ve anímicamente?
Pues está jadeando, pero es que hace calor.
¿Y por qué no la pones con un abanico?
La tenía encima mío con el abanico.
¿Por qué no la sientas, la pones pones el abanico mío ahí donde está ella?
Bueno,
¿Verdad?
bueno.
¿Se cree que sí? ¿Y que ella está enferma?
You know, my mom always, you could always hear what she says about you, like, or what about the conversation, because she never waits till she has hung up before talking to whoever she is with. And sometimes she's just like said the worst things. No, she might just need to go get dewormed. Might just be that, because I'm pretty sure she is due like next week, this week, Sunday. Yeah, the 28th is Monday. Pretty sure that might be why she's sick. I remember Phoebe, like, would start getting sick just before. As well. She needs to get vaccinated. She hasn't been able to get vaccinated because she was on medication. Which is why I'm trying not to take her out, but my daddy loves me. I wanted to do like a quick drawing today, even though it's taking too long already, because I'm sketching some commissions tonight, and I also have a 6-hour video to convert. This is not gonna be fun. Oh my god, I need to reinstall WhatsApp. I didn't mean to delete it, although it kind of feels nice to delete it. Did I already pin this? Uh-oh. I think that's the hair. Oh my god, I was over the stabilizer. Something decent. Which feels too bad, too fast now without the stabilizer. Thank you. I was doing gesture drawings the other day. I can't show them because there's like nipples, but there is the idea of nipples, and I'm just not, you know. But I put the stabilizer in 0 because like I wanted it to feel like, you know, even I feel like even stabilizer in 0 doesn't feel like paper and pencil, because paper and pencil still feels like I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't feel smooth. Like there's like a texture to using a pencil or a charcoal on a piece of paper that you just don't get with, like, unless you have like one of those screen protector thingies that gives you a little bit of texture on your screen. It doesn't feel the same. And I don't like gesture drawing digital because I keep erasing. I keep erasing and I keep reaching over to my keyboard to Control Z, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, I was doing that the other day, so I put the stabilizer in 0. And oh my god, does that feel weird. I got used to it after a while. I think I could probably keep doing it when my hand is not like today, just shaking. I know why I'm shaking too, is because, so like, what was that? 2 days ago? I don't even remember when it was. Like 2 nights ago, I accidentally took double my dose of beta blockers. Yeah, that was 2 nights ago. And then I feel like shit. Or was it 3 nights ago? No, 2 nights ago. It like fucked me up, which is like obviously why this is, I take half of it, and originally it was I took 1, but it was like completely like I could not function taking 1, so it got down to like half a pill every 12 hours. It still wasn't good, so now I'm taking half a pill every 24 hours. But I had like a little bit of, I don't know, like a brain fart. I accidentally took the whole pill 2 nights ago, and I was feeling it until yesterday. It makes things not feel real. I'm like nauseous and tired and all that, but also things don't feel real. The first song. The Good Omens fandom ruined for me. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm still like feeling weird. And I think that might be, oh, I also stopped taking it because, I mean, I already felt like shit. I didn't need to keep taking it. And I don't know if like mixing it with antibiotics, like I was told it was fine to mix it with
Really feeling
the
it.
antibiotic I was
Capacitor
taking,
just
but
subscribed. What even is
I
life?
mean,
None of this
I
is
also
real.
told her it was half
One
a
day you're
dose, not
happy and
like a
playing
full
outside,
dose.
the next thing you know, boom,
What even
all,
is life?
fuck.
None of this is
Also,
real. One
happy
day you're
rest
happy
of
and playing
anniversary.
outside,
Pepper
and next thing
Novelvi.
you know, boom, old fuck. Also, happy resub anniversary. Thank you, Cap, for 53 months. It's a very long time. A very, very long time. It's true. One day you're playing outside, next, fucked. We're basically exactly. You know, now that you say you've heard all of my stories, I was thinking like, yeah, I feel like most people know all, like you guys, not most people, you guys know most of my stories. But lately I've been like remembering things that I completely forgot about. And then I tell them to my sister, and my sister's like, yeah, it's fucked up. I was gonna say something else about the pills. Oh yeah, so I'm not taking any pills. I'm not taking the beta blockers. I am not taking the my anti-anxiety pills. They're the only two pills I'm taking currently. Well, I also take painkillers whenever I have a really bad migraine, but I just stopped. I should have problem. I think I don't get like about. Well, I kind of do get actually why you feel like nothing is real, kind of nauseous, because beta blockers like slow down your heart rate. That's what they do, right? Wait, let me Google and see that I'm not saying shit. Beta blockers, what do they do? Beta blockers block the release of the stress hormone adrenaline and noradrenaline. They're widely prescribed for angina, heart failure, and some heart rhythm disorders, and to control blood pressure. It's not what I was looking for. While on beta blockers, you should avoid eating or drinking products that have caffeine. Oh no. Or taking over the counter cough and cold medicines. Yeah, I did not do that. And antacids that contain aluminum. You should also avoid drinking alcohol. Yeah, I know that. Not only can like alcohol decrease the effects of beta blocker, but it can also like make it so there's more alcohol or something like that. I don't know. This is what. So you take beta blockers for anxiety. I take them for migraines, but I also take them for anxiety. The difference between the like propranolol, which is the beta blocker I take for anxiety, versus my anxiety medication, is that beta blockers don't really do anything to your brain. They kind of just since they slow down your heart rate, it's good for anxiety, but like it just helps with like the physical symptoms of anxiety, but it's not gonna help any like weird chemical stuff happening in your brain. While like my anxiety medication does do things to my brain. That's like the difference. But I don't take it because of anxiety. I take it for my migraines, and like the anxiety thing is like a bonus. But here it says beta blockers work to dampen down the body's fight or flight response, which explains why I feel like nothing is real. This. I don't know. I should stop reading it. But the point is, they do like. Here is this is what I was trying to look for. Beta blockers are also called blah 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 block the release of the stress hormone, adrenaline, and blah blah blah. This results in a slowing of the heart rate and reduces the force at which blood is pumped around your body. So like my heart rate slows down, which is why I feel like when I took double what I'm supposed to take, it felt like nothing was real, and I was like nauseous and like it's just it's a very weird feeling. But that was what, like 2 nights ago. I don't know, I still feel like shit. I still feel like shit. What is this? Is this something I planned, or this like a... What is this line? Today, is it part of the drawing, or is it just like a random line from the sketch? This line. I do feel better. Like, I do feel better today. I do feel better from the other thing I had the other day. But I had to take antibiotics to feel better from that. What is this? This is not... Now that I see that's not a shoulder. Is it? Yeah, that's not a shoulder. The shoulder is right here. What is this? What was I thinking when I was sketching this? Because the shoulder is like right here, I think. If anything, it should just be a line. It still feels weird that that's a shoulder. It's probably... Like, it just looks off. Honestly, I feel like I'd leave it like that. This can just be like this. It's not like I don't draw giant heads all the time. Well, wait, let me censor it. I had like a little rant about it the other day. Let me just censor it for a second. Where did I say that? Let me make it Twitch friendly. I think that is fine. This is not fine. Are male presenting nipples okay? Maybe they're not. I'm just gonna censor them too. Here, the boobies. These are also boobies. Let's just censor this just in case. Let's censor the ass crack too. Male presenting nipples. Girl nipples. Vagine. Okay. So I did this. I did this the other day, right? Hopefully I censored that. I think I censored everything. This one has clothes on. Okay, this is a bralette. This one has a bra on. And I'm like, see, I'm good at this, but why can't I, like, when I'm drawing, like, like I'm sketching, like why can't I like do this? I don't know. I feel like it has something to do with like and these are like 10 minutes, I think 10 to 15 minutes, I don't remember each. And I'm like, well, is it the pressure? Is it the fact that I have like an actual, like I'm just copying and not thinking? Like I'm just seeing a picture and I'm copying and not just thinking of something in my head? Like why can't I, why can't I channel this into my, and I feel like also like I feel like when I sketch, when I sketch for like something, I'm like, oh, this is a drawing I'm gonna make, I feel like I like over clean the sketch. I'm like trying, well, and you can see why with this drawing. I don't even know what's supposed to be like an actual part of the drawing and what is just like a random line. But also like I feel like the pressure of only having 10 to 15 minutes stresses me out enough that I'm just looking at this one right here being censored. It's like a tiny little butt crack. I don't know, maybe it's like the stress of like I only have 10 minutes to draw as much of this body as possible. 10 minutes is a long time. You think doing like 10 minutes per pose, it's gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to finish, but it's actually a long time. Like sometimes I would just finish and then I'll be like, oh, I have time to add details, like the 10, because the page I use, you can put like input the amount of time you want and it does like a slideshow, and then like after the 10 minutes are done it moves to the next one. So, and you can like pause it or whatever. So yeah, sometimes I was like, oh, I have time to do more. Oh, but yeah, I was erasing a lot. This is probably why, like, if I was doing this on paper, they wouldn't look this good because I was erasing. It's really hard for me not to erase when I'm doing digital. Now I have to choose colors. Should have chosen colors before I started streaming. Oh, this all started because I was looking for art classes locally. Not even art classes, just like even if it was just like figure drawing, whatever it was, just some kind of place I could go and like they would put a bowl of fruit in front of me and I'll draw it. That's what I was looking for. Impossible to find. Like the places I found, I emailed them, never emailed me back, or like they just didn't have any way to contact them. Is this orange? I just want it. Ooh, that's like bright pink. I'm gonna have an orange here. That's not orange either. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. It's like the other day I was looking for pottery classes and the only one I found doesn't even count. What they do, it doesn't even count. It barely counts as pottery. No freedom, no nothing. Just let me join a class. Also, I was looking at like just teachers that would come to my house, and then I saw how much they were charging for an hour, and I was like, oh no. I make more money than these people. It made me feel bad. So I didn't even try to contact like teachers. I keep saying I wanted this to be simple. So I don't want to think of colors. Oh, I can't do 1 minute? No, I'll have like a line drawn in 1 minute. I like 10, and 10 minutes is good. It's like enough for me to like get the details that are important. And depending on like what the pose is, you have like extra time to see extra things. The only thing I always think is funny is that it's like I spent all this time trying to get the shape of the body, but like I never take time for like things like hands or feet, right? I should just like do just hands and feet apart from that, but I never do, so that's why it takes me like a million years to draw a hand. Yesterday, or was it 2 nights ago? I think it was 2 nights ago. I spent like a million years drawing a hand. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm picking colors from I feel like orange and blue are safe choices. They're the safest choices. I feel like I've drawn this drawing before. Okay. I don't like this one either. Why is picking colors so hard? I should just go look for a color palette. This is a color palette I used a long time ago. Very long time ago. It's very nice. I don't know about the skin tone though. This is not what I had in mind, but I kind of like it. Canvas, no. what am I doing? Layer. What canvas? Oh, I think Clip Studio died. Please, do not die. I need you. There we go. I mean, if I don't like it later, I can just change the colors like I did last time, last minute. Where is Peta? Oh, she's sleeping on my crock. This week, if sketches go well today, pray for sketches to go well today, I plan on working on 2 commissions. Because, well, sketches kind of went okay 2 days ago when I started. Sat down like, today I'm gonna sketch commissions. And I did start a sketch for, I'm doing a portrait for someone. But then once again I spent like, you know what I did? I spent like 2 hours. I took like a million pictures of me holding a book, trying to get like the right reference for this hand. And you want to see the hand? You can't even see it. You can barely see it. I think I even erased the rest of it. Yeah, I even erased the rest of it. So I spent 2 hours seeing how I fucking drew a hand holding a book. I took like a million pictures of myself holding a million books. Just seeing like how it looked depending on how much the book weighed. Because she's holding it with one hand, right? So the book is really heavy. And all that. I can't even see it. Can't even see it. Because I realized that if I made it lower, like if she was holding the book and I made it lower, it would look awkward. If I made it higher, no, I'm saying it backwards. If I made it higher, it looked awkward. She's not reading the book, she's just holding the book. I don't even know anymore. I could have probably made it higher. But I already erased it, so too bad. I'll take my time. You know, last night, so I'm watching this show. I love it. But then I decided I'm not gonna keep watching this show because I need a good show to watch after the season finale of What We Do in the Shadows, because I have like this feeling it's gonna break my heart again. So I was like, I'm gonna leave this show because it's a funny show, right? I'm gonna leave funny show until after the season finale, so I have something funny to watch. And then I realized that my HBO Max subscription expires in like less than a week, and I haven't finished a bunch of stuff I started. And a bunch of stuff that I wanted to watch. Like I haven't watched, what do you call that in English? Puss in Boots? The Last Wish? Is that what it's called? I don't remember. I haven't watched that. I haven't watched a bunch of stuff that I added, that I said I needed to watch before my HBO Max subscription died. I haven't finished the last season of Harlequin. I haven't watched any of the Adventure Time stuff. Like the one that came out like what, 2 years ago? I haven't watched that. But I was rewatching Adventure Time before that. So there was a lot. The thing I said last night at 2 a.m. was, I'm just gonna watch Nope. Because that's a good movie to watch at 2 a.m. Now, if I was watching it, I was like, I feel like, you know, I already have weird dreams as it is. Maybe this is not the movie to watch at 2 a.m. before I go to bed. But I already started it, so like, I was gonna watch it, and then my internet died, and I was like, oh, it's God is sending me a signal. Do not watch that movie at 2 a.m. So I went to that and read fan fiction instead. And thankfully I didn't get in. Well, I mean, things were getting weird in the movie, but they weren't getting weird. I didn't dream of it, is what I'm trying to say. Yet. Probably finish it today. Unless my internet dies again, which I'll get the message very clear then. I was so starved for rain last week. I dreamed of rain and got disappointed when I woke up. Oh my god. I've been having, I don't know, like I usually dream, like whatever I do before bed, like whatever I watch, whatever is what I dream about lately. Either that or like just the wildest shit you've ever seen. Like the other day I dreamt that my brother was getting married again, but he was getting married to his wife again after like 2 years. And I was like helping do stuff, and it was very stressful because I was trying to do things, but the things didn't want to get done. So it's either something to do with whatever I just watched or read or whatever, or it's like the wildest thing with my family. But I got back into reading. It's because the promo pictures came out. I got back into reading Our Flag Means Death fanfiction the other day. I was rereading my faves. It's like what you do. You reread your faves. And I was just having the wildest dreams. But in my dreams, I wasn't dreaming of like I was in the show. I was dreaming that I was watching the show. But like from a weird perspective. I don't know. It's that I don't that like happens to me, as long as the dream is like normal scary and not like a, because I get sleep paralysis nightmares. Like the other day, like maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe I was having a nightmare that there was someone in my bed on top of me, and they were covered in like my blanket, but the blanket was like stuck to their skin, so you can like see a humanoid shape, and was also stuck around their mouth, so you can see that like they had a large mouth, and they were just trying to like choke me, and I couldn't move because I was sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis nightmare. I can't move, and I was just like on my bed, and then I woke up, and I was still in the nightmare. I woke up to another nightmare, and then I woke up, and I had to walk around my apartment a few times, because if you have a sleep paralysis nightmare, you shouldn't fall asleep immediately after. You'll just get another one. Usually you'll just keep getting them one after the other. So usually if I have like a really bad sleep paralysis dream, I have to walk around my apartment, drink water, pee, whatever. If I fall asleep immediately after, which I've done, sometimes I'm so tired that I just fall asleep immediately after, I'll just get them again. So as long as like it's just like a scary, I don't mind scary dreams that much. Sometimes I like them, but when it's like that, I just I wake up so tired too. Well, the reason you have sleep paralysis to begin with is because you're tired. It's usually why you get them. It's also like the beta blockers. They give me pretty bad nightmares, and I know it's a beta blockers because when I don't take them, I not only don't get them, but my sister also, she takes the same medication I do. She also gets like the wildest nightmares. Thing is, my sister did this like horrible thing the other day. She mixed like melatonin, propanolol, and something else. She mixed like 3 things because she thought for some reason that would make her sleep better, and it did the opposite. They made her sleep worse. Well, now I know not to take melatonin when I'm taking propanolol. I think I'm gonna make the hoodie, well, this is not a hoodie, the sweater, this color instead. And I'm gonna make the background the purple. There we go. My mom says that when Kira is like sleeping against the wall on the floor, she looks like an orphan. I know what she means. She means like when you watch like a cartoon or a movie or something like that, and they just have like a tiny child sleeping outside, all cold and hungry. I guess that's what she looks like. She looks like she was abandoned, but she's not. She's just sleeping on. But I don't know what it is about her sleeping on the floor that just looks wrong. When she's on her bed, she looks fine. It's when she's on the floor against the wall. I just want to be like, what? Why are you there? Why are you so sad? But she's not. It's just the impression I get, and my mom gets it too. So it's not just me. I'm gonna try to get her to drink water again. So a BRB. But she still doesn't want to drink water. She's definitely sick. If you're sick, you can't go outside. You can't go out if you're sick. I think she has, oh, she might have a fever. Don't touch those gums. Don't touch them gums. I mean, no, she doesn't have a fever. Her gums are the normal amount of hot. They're also very nice and pink, so she doesn't have a fever. I mean, I also might have to give her a bath. Chiquis, no puedes salir a la calle enferma. Lo siento mucho. She just keeps, I know she wants to go on a walk, but if she's sick, her defenses are down. And if she doesn't have her vaccine, so don't want to risk it. I'm gonna get you vaccinated this week, hopefully. Well, if you're sick, you can't get vaccinated again. Swear the reason she's sick is because she keeps eating hair. I don't even know where she's getting the hair she's eating from. My hand is shaking. Oh my god, my hand is shaking. Chill. I wanna draw. Wow, read it. Why is my ear hurting now? It means it's gonna rain. My ear hurting means it's gonna rain. It's pretty sunny outside. Pressure changes, Kato. I can tell the weather by the pressure changes. My head knows them. It's my superpower. Superpower there are a lot of people have. Need to go buy a new pot for Phoebe's plant because she outgrew her her current one. I told my mom like this plant grows a lot. I remember because we used to have it in our old apartment and I remember it used to grow like crazy. And she was like, nah, but it will take some time before it grows. Like, it's gonna be maybe 6 months before it outgrows the pot. It's not, it's outgrowing it already. The power of Phoebe's ashes. The power of Phoebe's ashes made it grow a lot in 3 months. See, if I had found pottery classes, I could have just made one. Oh, why did that take so much effort? I thought this was gonna be an easy one. I'm gonna be Maybe I wasn't ready to get back into drawing. How am I gonna highlight this here? You know, there was this drawing I did at the start of the year, not the other day, literally the first drawing I did this year, that I did the highlights all weird, like not how I usually make them, and I really liked it. But I haven't been able to transfer it to any other drawing. Maybe I do need drawing classes. Maybe I should commit to the one that is 4 semesters. It's probably expensive though. I mean, I don't know, because they won't answer my emails. If it's not expensive, I would probably commit to 4 semesters. It's only 3 hours a week for 2 years. I would commit to that. I have to take 2 buses to get there though. It's not fun. I haven't been on a bus in years. Like, how bright? It's too bright. The thing is, I could take online classes. I mean, if I pay them, I might commit to them, that's the thing. But I feel like nothing would make me commit more than having to go to a place. I wonder if 3 hours a week means 3 hours one day or 3 hours spread through the week. I mean, I would know if they would answer my email. They don't want my money. The downside of going to classes in like person is that I'm probably gonna have a migraine every day. Just the commute gives me a migraine. I mean, it would be the same as like back in the day when I used to go to uni. It's just a little bit further away. Actually, I don't know bus routes anymore. The thing I don't like about going to classes in person is that I don't want to talk to people. Sounds really bad. I mean, I used to be that person that just went to class and tried to talk to nobody and make no friends. But there were a few people who still befriended me. There's still people who talk to me even though I put on like a resting bitch face. They're still my friends. Not complaining, but there are people who are just a little too social. And I don't want to be social. I often don't want to be social too. Yeah. It's just like, you know, when you're like in a classroom environment, it's just a little inevitable. Especially if you miss a day and you don't know anybody. Then like, how are you gonna know what you missed? So maybe it is better to do online class. I just feel like if I were to like do online art classes, I would not commit. Also, I feel like I need a teacher screaming in my ear that I'm doing something wrong. I need a teacher to make me cry. I'm kidding. That did happen a lot to me though. Didn't learn anything from them though. Not really. I learned more from the teachers that didn't make me cry, so see, the thing is, I used to not put a lot of effort into my work. So when someone would criticize it, it would be like, it's fine because I only put like an hour into it, so it deserves to be criticized. If I had put more effort into it, then I probably wouldn't be getting this off, like a teacher calling it shit, you know? But when I did put a lot of effort into it and they went in, I did cry because it was like, oh, I'm really bad at this. Maybe I should quit. I will say, I had a lot of teachers who made me feel bad about my work when I was studying graphic design, and they went in on me and they would be like, oh, this is terrible, like you don't know your target audience, you don't know this, you don't know that. And then I would like go to another teacher and like show it to them, and they would be like, no, they were wrong, this is good, this is fine, they're boomers. We didn't say that, obviously, but I did do that a few times where like I got like really horrible feedback, so I went to a different teacher. Because that's like the issue with art, right? It's like subjective. So like a teacher telling you like the work, I think the work is bad, is like, okay, that's your opinion, but like, why is it bad? Is it bad because it's like the technique is wrong, because the technique wasn't wrong? Or is it because you don't like it? Or the feedback I got a lot was that it was that I wasn't taking into account my target audience, and I just feel like some of them did not know my target audience as well as I did. I don't think I had them like they didn't like me. I think they were just stuck in the past. I don't want to call them old because they weren't that old, but I think they just weren't aware like how much stuff had changed in like even in like 10 years, in 5 years, how like how much things have changed in like what young adults are into, or what like kind of aesthetics young adults are into. I just thought it was like weird that they would always be like, oh, that like you're not taking into account your target audience when I am part of my target audience. And it's not like I like pulled it out of nowhere. But yeah. I don't know if I like this drawing. I don't have a punchable face. I did have teachers in school that hated me. Like for real. Like they hated me. I'm like 100% sure. They did not like me. It was obvious too. I would say my uni teachers were a lot nicer than my high school ones. I don't know, I feel like also art teachers can be like if I do get drawing classes. The problem I've had with drawing classes in the past is that okay, so you have parts of drawing classes that are everyone's just doing the same thing, right? Like you're learning stuff. But when it was time to like when we had like free stuff like oh, do your own thing, they would still be like super strict on what your own thing was. I don't know how to explain it. So the point of drawing classes, like the difference between drawing classes and illustration classes, at least in my experience, was the drawing you're just like learning the technique and you are learning to like do things as realistically and as true to the source material as possible. While illustration classes, they let you be more creative. You're supposed to put your creativity into it. Like you're supposed to draw an apple, you're not supposed to draw a realistic apple. You're supposed to, you know, put a little bit of you into it. But I had illustration teachers, oh man, they just wanted things so literal. And that never sits right with me. What am I doing? The shuffle today is fucked. I mean, it's usually fucked, but damn. like the thing is, I get why Spotify can't have I get what Spotify can't have a normal shuffle, because as someone who had an iPod for years that did true shuffle just has patterns. I would still find patterns, like when, like, I remember all the time being stressed out about how unshuffly my shuffle was. And this was iPod, like this was true shuffle, because Spotify doesn't have true shuffle. It has an algorithm, but like it's such a bad algorithm. It's not only that I always hear the same songs, is that I hear the same artists. And like we just heard Marina twice in a row. We've heard every single Mitski song I have on a playlist except for one. Which is, it makes sense because those are two artists I listen to a lot. But also, like, do I listen to them a lot because I pick the songs, or do I listen to them a lot because the shuffle is always putting them on first? It's like when I had like 200 songs and 5 Shakira songs, I would always get the 5 Shakira songs, which is why I made that joke that Shakira paid Spotify to put her songs on top. And like, can they do that? Like, are they doing that? Sometimes I feel like some people are like paying money so their songs. It's like the restaurant app I use. Now they have to like say it's an ad underneath. But I think before they didn't do that. So you would look for food. You were looking for burgers. And you would see like the top 2 results were burger adjacent. You were like, why are these the first 2 results and not like the actual burger places? And then like later on they show that like underneath the name of the restaurant ad, and it's because they pay so the results come out first when you look for a burger, even though they're not main burger places. They're just a restaurant that also has burgers. I feel like Spotify is doing that. That's my conspiracy theory. Someone is... Why does that look like that? They pay money. Why does this hat look like that? There you go. Like, let me look at my playlist and put a song that I have not heard in a long time. Like Helena, My Chemical Romance. Haven't heard that song in years. Not true, but I haven't heard it recently. My Chemical Romance not paying. Dude, I added this song. I'm gonna put it play next. I added this song and I haven't heard it once. I added it like when it came out. What was it, like 2 weeks ago, a week ago? And I haven't heard it once. I added it a week ago. And I haven't heard it once. And I listen to Spotify every day. All I'm saying is I get it. I get why you can't have true shuffle, but at least make like a thing that tries to like evenly distribute the songs. like that better. This song. I had it a week ago. First time I'm gonna listen to it. It's my favorite song of the year. This song of the year. Song of the summer, song of the year. Maybe now that I've listened to it once, it will keep showing up. I don't get why either. I'm sure it's like a very popular song. Let's see. Kyle Warden. Let's fucking picture it. I mean, it has a million streams. You know, now I added to the queue. I didn't put it on because if I had just like clicked on it and not just added it to the queue, then it would have restarted the playlist, a new shuffle, and we would have gotten the same songs we just listened to. Which is why, like, if you're gonna listen to a song in the same playlist, you should just add it to the queue. You shouldn't like just click on it. This looks really dark. the album cover of this album this song is on, Janelle Monáe is like titties out. But it's censored. At least on Spotify it's censored. Titties out. I hadn't noticed. I thought they were just wearing like a top. But then my niece, who's at that age where she's just starting to notice things, was like, are those boobs? And I was like, they are boobs. They're censored though. They're like blurred. Oh, that's not on me. The other day, she was singing a song, an Olivia Rodrigo song. Which, by the way, why, like, where is it? That song is in my playlist. Anyway, she was listening to an Olivia Rodrigo song, and she was saying, there's a part that says fuck. And I was like, do I tell her that that is a bad word? Because she clearly doesn't get that that is a bad word. Do I tell her that is a bad word, or her knowing it, or like her knowing it's a bad word, it's just gonna make her want to say it more? Because that's the thing with kids, like you tell them, oh, don't say that word, they're gonna want to say it more. And I asked my sister, and she was like, yeah, she probably doesn't even know what she's saying. It's probably better. It's not like she's gonna start randomly singing it. Anything like that. Someone is paying Spotify as Dozier. No. Because we've listened to like 10 songs today. Oh no. Oh, I think Kira just threw up BRB. Okay, so she didn't throw up that much, and then it was like, what is she gonna throw up? She hasn't eaten anything. And I managed to, I think she's gonna eat, as soon as she's going to eat, I managed to get her to eat 2 pieces of chicken. I think she's just going to, wait. Oh no, she's just drinking water. But that's good, she should drink water if she's throwing up. ¿Qué pasa, chiquis? She's going to the kitchen with my dad, so she might eat. If he's there, she might eat. The thing, like, she likes eating in company, but I spent like so long in the kitchen to try to get her to eat. See, Ariana Grande again. Then you're gonna get another Paramore song, I bet. What else? What was the year again? Janelle Monáe again. Ooh, nice. I don't know what I'm gonna eat today. I've been eating, I was like, why am I having so many migraines? And then I realized it's because I've been eating ham like 3 or 4 days in a row. Not supposed to eat ham. Chiquita, chiquis, estás acostada, ya hace calor. No te pones en el abanico. Dude, she has her own fan. Why doesn't she want to, like, a whole fan just for her? And she places herself behind it. It's like she wants to be sick. Or she's just a dog and she doesn't understand. I'm really hungry. It's because Caps had chicken. But I'm not picturing like a smoked chicken. I'm picturing like fried chicken, which I'm not supposed to eat. Wait, My Chemical Romance. I summoned it. I summoned it. Maybe Spotify listened to you. I'm going to the deep end of conspiracy theories. Have I saved this whole time? Because I kind of feel like I haven't. The thingies on the shirt are around the same layer as the eye. So I kind of had the idea that I wanted the liner to be this color. Or is it better if it's pink? Something like that. I'm on to you, Spotify. Oh my god, you see that? You see that? Do something. I'm gonna go. I'm losing it. I summoned that song. I literally said that song never plays. I said that song never plays and it played it. Twice in a row. After saying it never heard My Chemical Romance. When we got Foundations of Decay at the start of the stream. But that's the song that I always like. If it's a My Chemical Romance song, it's Foundations of Decay. Probably because it's the new song. Newer. It's like over a year old already. I'm on to you, Spotify. $14. God, I'm old. You know, this album, this Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge, is the only one I own in both CD and vinyl. I also own the DVD and the Black Parade, obviously, but I don't have the Black Parade in vinyl yet. Am I done? I complained so much about it and now I'm done? It doesn't feel right. Is it because I refuse to draw actual clothes and just make a black blob and call it a day? Maybe. Now the question is this gonna make it look better or worse? Ooh, that's too much white. It's really... Oops. minute. I put a song myself that I never hear because, like, why don't I ever hear this song? There. Yeah, because I was 14. That's why I was like thinking. But then I wasn't sure how old you were anymore. Maybe I was wrong. I was like 15. I want to say, not 14. Maybe I was 14. Maybe like 14, 15. Well, I did want an easy drawing. I don't know why I'm surprised that it took less than 2 hours to make. Oh, it says 2 hours and 28 minutes, but I was not drawing for 2 hours and 28 minutes. I accidentally ran an ad, I'm sorry. Dude, my sister-in-law is getting her visa, but she had her appointment Saturday and Monday. So she had to stay, they had to stay the whole weekend. There's no way I'm getting a visa. So the thing is, I have a property, which is this apartment. I don't know if that would help me get a visa. Might. The thing is, I really messed up not getting a visa when I was still a student. I could have probably gotten a visa when I was a student. Maybe if I'm a student again, I can get the visa. I'm just spending a bunch of money on a semester just on the off chance of getting a visa. So expensive to go back to school. I wanted to, and then I saw like how like I thought it was expensive, and also I don't think I would get like. It's not only that I don't think I could get financial aid at my old age. Financial aid at my old age. I said that right. Is that, do I even want student loans again? No. No, I do not want student loans again. I'm very lucky to not have student loans now. Although, like, I should sign this. I don't know why I always do this. You don't. That's not the color I wanted. I think if I get 3 hours of art classes a week, that would count as I mean, that would enroll me into a university though, because the place I want to do that at is a university. Maybe we can just adopt you. I think I'm too old for that. See, like, that's the difference, because if you were in Europe, you could just say like, well, I don't need a visa to go to a lot of Europe. Not most of it, but a lot of it. I don't need a visa. So technically, like, when I went, it was because it was said that someone was gonna pay for all my expenses. They didn't even check it. They didn't even check the invitation letter. They checked it in Panama, but it was just like the most random lady ever that checked it. Once I got to like Amsterdam, nobody checked it once. Actually, I got like a lot more issues coming back than going there. Coming back, they were like, why are you going to Colombia? And I'm like, because I live there. This is where I live. Nobody asked me why I was going. Yeah, like 3 people asked me why I was going to Colombia, and I was like, I live there. That's why. It is, but like, I don't know. They didn't look at it properly. Hi, Jesse. No, because one guy was like, why are you going? And I was like, because I live there. And then he like turned around my passport and saw that it said República de Colombia. And I was like, oh, he just assumed I wasn't Colombian. The other 2, I don't know if they even looked at my passport at all. Dude, I'm telling you, if you have like, if you have to have the combo of like dressing chill and acting chill, and they will like you can get them to believe whatever. The thing is, you can't try too hard, because a lot of people try too hard and they can tell that you're trying too hard to seem normal. Also, like, knowing a second language helps. Like, being fluent in English helped a lot, because a lot of the people I saw that were having issues is just because they weren't fluent in English. Well, there was a girl who had no trouble because she was fluent in French. So even if the people didn't know French, she would just like start talking French and that's it. But like being fluent in a second language would probably like really help you. Well, if you're Colombian, US, I don't think you have that many issues going. But the thing is, since you don't need a visa, it's a lot more strict. And I had all my papers, but once again, they didn't even check them. I have an invitation letter. I had a letter that said my expenses were all going to be paid, but they didn't check them, so I'm done. Let's look at the time lapse. Well, the thing is, I used to travel a lot when I was a kid, and traveling to the US post 9/11, it prepares you for anything. That post 9/11 was literally for me months after 9/11. Okay, it was like hell. Traveling was hell. Paramore again. We're listening to the same people. Yeah, that's true. It's not even like every airport is whoever whoever you get. Like you might whoever you get. Why you don't like the song? I'll skip it. Skip. No, but like like you could get the nicest guy ever, or you could get like the worst guy ever. See, this is a song we haven't heard today, but we have heard two Maneskin songs, so. See, I don't have a good memory for anything. Okay, this is repeating. This is repeating. I don't have a good memory for almost anything, but what songs have played, I do have a good memory for that. I'm already hungry. It's too early for dinner. I should take it now. Well, the 6-hour video converts. I'm not looking forward to that. There's a lack of green on my phone because there's no WhatsApp and it feels weird. I don't like it. Why won't this save? I'm still waiting for it to wait. Okay, no, it's still thinking. It's thinking. Flip Studio is thinking. It stopped thinking. Okay, now I save. But now I also have to save it as a PNG. How I task? Like right now I can't zoom in because it's thinking. It's still thinking. Yeah, stop thinking. Zoom. 100. This is 100%. Wow, that's pretty big. You should probably make it smaller. I think my laptop might appreciate me making them smaller. Oh. So if sketches go well today, then we will... I don't know, my brother isn't here. I'm waiting for him to get back. He gets back tomorrow, I think, maybe. Actually, he might get back Tuesday. Because they don't have... I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm making it up. But he's not back until Tuesday. And I need my brother to get the new laptop. So I don't know. Also, I saw like a really good laptop for like $900. It's a Dell laptop. And it has literally everything. The problem is they don't ship here. And also I don't have $900. I have $600. But I can get the other money. I can get the rest of the money. The problem is I can't get it in dollars. I can get it in pesos, which complicates things. Like if I had $900 right now, I could have just gotten it. But in dollars, I only have. I think I must have less than $600 actually, because I paid for something. I don't remember what I paid for, but I paid for something. Which is, I hate having all that money. I need to spend. Because then we'll have to think about like conversion rates and service fees and VAT, and it just makes everything, and like whatever the peso is at right now. Also, the person who could bring me the laptop came yesterday, so I would have to wait a lot again to, like, it would have to ship to someone in the US and then have someone in the US bring it here because they don't ship here. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I am buying in pesos, but I saw a laptop that is really good at $900, which is cheaper than, well, it's not cheaper than some of the ones I saw here, but the ones that I wanted to get, like the ones that are convincing, like I was like, I think I should get this one. It would also be cheaper just by the fact that I'm paying in dollars and not, no conversion fee, no VAT, no nothing. Well, that's the thing. So I'm probably gonna get it. So if I get it here, it's just I need my brother to use his credit card. I told them either he can loan me the money and I'll pay it like in the next 2 months. I can pay it back, or he can just use his credit card and I'll pay the, like, he can put it for like 5 months. I don't even know, 4 months, and I'll pay the. I'll pay the credit card. I'll pay it, like, I'll pay the interest and everything. Those are the two options. Because I can't pay it with my credit card, because my credit card, you can't pay that much money. My credit card is like a emergency credit card. And my debit card is weird and has limits. Stupid limits. And I think the limits are like, the thing about the limit would be, I'm not sure. I mean, I could ask, but customer support is annoying. I don't know if the limit would be like per purchase. Like I can buy, like, let's say the limit is $900. So I can buy something that is $900, and then I can buy another thing that is $900, or like $300. Or if the limit is, I bought something that's $900, the limit is $900, I can't buy anything else. I can't use the debit card for the rest of the month. I'm not sure. I would have to ask, because I read the thing and I did not understand it. So if it's like, well, it's still, I don't think the limit is enough for the laptop I want. But even if it is, I can't just be without my debit card for a whole month. Also, I need my emergency credit card free, because I kickstarted the Good Omens graphic novel, and that charges in like 4 days, and it's charging to the emergency credit card, because at least I know that no matter what, there's money in that credit card. I don't trust the debit card like that. That's my birthday present, by the way. The Good Omens graphic. I'm not getting it until a year, but it's my birthday present, so I can't spend money for my present in the future. I'm sure everyone will remind me that I can't spend money, because my friends love reminding me that I can't spend. November. Watch the Good Omens vinyl soundtrack come out. the soundtrack in vinyl comes out like next month, and I'll be like, oh, that's my birthday present too. And Creaky would be like, no, it's not. You already spend your birthday money on the graphic novel. I did regret not getting the vinyl for season 1. I'm done. I regret not getting the vinyl for season 1, but when season 1 vinyl came out, I did not have a record player. And I thought I was never gonna have a record player. But now I do. Now I do have a record player. But I'm not gonna buy it because I'm probably not gonna have money if I buy a laptop. Oh no, she heard me. I'm in trouble. See? What are we listening to? Misery Business. Let's end with something we haven't heard today. Thank you for hanging out. Wait, this is... There, better. Thank you for hanging out. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. It was good to see you too, Jessie. Pray that sketching goes well today. Because if not, I'm just work on another sketch. I have a million sketches. I have like 5 sketches. Okay, thanks, bye.